Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a fall friendly look with this chocolatey lip. I wanted to give you guys something different instead of the nude lip I do in every video since I started this channel. I don't know if this is really beginner friendly. This is a little bit more complex than what I've been doing. I cut the crease today, y'all, and I used 3 palettes, so this isn't a one palette friendly tutorial. I used 2 Morphe palettes and my Zulu palette, along with a bunch of other products. So I'm trying to give you guys more looks, create more content for my channel. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post videos, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll also be giving a giveaway once I hit 100 subscribers, so you want to make sure you're a part of that channel, and of this channel. Make sure you're one of the subscribers. I'm gonna put I've started building the basket already. There's gonna be a bunch of goodies in that basket, not just makeup but also makeup tools, things that'll help you create looks, and it's gonna be some nice stuff in the giveaway, okay? Trust and believe. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, keep watching. Okay guys, so here I'm taking my e.l.f. lip exfoliator in Mint Maniac, and I'm just scrubbing that all over my lips. I like to prep my lips before I start doing my makeup, just to get my lips like nice and soft before I apply product to them. And I'm taking my e.l.f. lip lacquer in the color clear, and it's just a clear gloss, and I like it because it's not sticky, and it's like $2. So I'm taking my glasses off so I can do the rest of my face. And I did my eyebrows off camera in a previous tutorial. I'm taking a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going into my Zulu palette and picking up that yellow color. And my lids are already prepped, you guys. I prepped it with some concealer from MAC, my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC45. And I'm just going to blend that yellow color right above the crease as my transition shade, just to my liking. And we're blending. And you want to concentrate the color as much as you can, because you want all the colors to have a smooth finish from each color. You don't want it to look separated. You want it to look like it's almost melded together. So I'm really concentrating that yellow color. And I just scooted up some because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Concentrating that yellow, not taking it up too high to my eyebrows. And let me just be the one to say, while I'm looking for something on this video, I wasn't terribly satisfied with this look when I finished, and I actually had to re-record it and start all over. I'm taking that orange color from the Zulu palette, picking that up with the same Morphe brush, the M433 brush. Yeah, you guys, I was not satisfied with this look when I filmed it the first time, so I wiped all the makeup off after I did my eyes, because I did foundation, concealer, contour. Hey, Abby. And I wasn't satisfied, so I wiped it all off and started over again. Come to find out, the blinds in my room have to be open when I'm recording, so there's a fun fact. And I'm taking my Morphe 3502 palette, Second Nature. And here I'm going into the color, I'm picking up the color Ablaze, and I'm picking that up with a Morphe 904 brush and just blending that into my crease. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm doing the other eye. You really just want to concentrate that on the crease. And I'm going back into my Morphe Boss Smooth palette, and I'm using the color FOTD. It's a burgundy color. I'm guessing the acronym stands for Face of the Day. And I'm just going on top of that orange that I just put in the crease, that Ablaze. I'm just going to blend it to my liking. This is the part that's really time consuming, but you want to take your time with this so you have a nice defined but smooth finish to your makeup. It looks blended but not muddy, like everything was just thrown on. You want to be able to see each color, but all of them melded together, if that makes sense. And I like using this brush because this brush is very precise, and I feel like it gets right in the crease where I want it. Okay, now we're going back into the Boss Smooth palette, and we're gonna take that black shade. I believe it's called Black Wiz. I'm gonna have it in the description box, but I believe it's called Black Wiz. And we're gonna put that in the crease. And I literally only tapped it in there like one time, you guys, because this is really pigmented. And we're only using that to define and add depth to the crease. You don't want to add too much, because then it may turn out a mess and you may have a smoky eye instead of a colorful fall look. So I'm blending that in on the other eye. Hey, Abby. Bye, Abby. Excuse the body roll, you guys. That's when I was listening to Controller. Abby want her minion to get her makeup did too. Blend that in. And we're still blending. Okay, now here's a close-up so you guys can see how blended it is. It's pretty blended. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Tan Sand. And Kiki Adams was the one that taught me how to do this brush like this. This brush is super flat, so you can go to her page if you want to see the technique she uses to get her brush really flat to cut the crease. And I just put a dot of concealer on my eye and cut the crease. And you want to take your time with this. I just took some concealer out my eyelashes just now. You want to take your time with this. This is also very time consuming. But the reason you want to take your time with it and make sure you cut far enough up for the crease You don't want to, I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. I'm taking a e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm going into the color Hawt stuff, because it was HAWT, and packing that on the lid. The brush wasn't really working for me, so I ended up using my finger, because if you guys can't tell already, I love using my fingers as far as like shimmers go to pat colors on my lid, because that just works better for me. I feel like the warmth combined with the pigmentation of the shadow just makes for a better color payoff versus using a brush. Brushes just be getting in the way sometimes. But for those, I have fat fingers, so for the crease at the top, I did go back in with the brush because my fingers are really big and I didn't want to mess up that definition I had. So here I'm taking a very small blending brush and going around that crease just so it's more defined, and there was nothing on that brush. I'm taking my 904 brush from Morphe, and whatever color I had left on that, was it the brown? No, I'm sorry. I took that burgundy color, the FOTD, and put that on the outside of the crease just to blend out those edges. And here I did my other eye off camera, and here I'm doing a little baby wing with my Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the color black. Little wing. This was, by the way, you guys, my first time doing a wing with one hand, so I was really proud of myself, and I feel like these videos are gonna help me elevate my makeup game and do things that I never thought I'd be able to do, because I always do my wing and my makeup with both of my hands. I never try to do it with just one hand. I was like, you know what, let me see how this goes today, and it actually turned out really good. Practice. That's one thing. If you look at my makeup from 2013 to now, it looks totally different. So the more you practice, the more you'll get the hang of things, and it'll just become second nature to you. That's my little gem of advice. So I'm taking my Wet n Wild Lash Renegade mascara in the color Brazen Black, and I'm using that to prep my lashes before I add some falsies. I'm sorry. I went ahead and added my lashes off camera. You can still see the glue drying on one of those lashes. Taking a cotton swab with some micellar water just to clean any fallout I might have had. And I did have fallout because I did use black shadow amongst the other colors, but the black, I knew I was going to have fallout from the black. So I'm taking my Pond's dry skin cream and using that to prep my skin before I use foundation. Just making sure that lash is still in place. And I'm taking my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser and putting that on top of the Pond's dry skin cream. And I actually use the Pond's dry skin cream to not only prep but moisturize my skin. And I use the Instant Pore Eraser because I have very large pores. Here I'm taking my LA Girl Orange Corrector and using that around the rim of my mouth because I do feel like I have a 5 o'clock shadow. And on any dark spots I don't want to show through the foundation. And I'm just taking a e.l.f. beauty sponge. And I'm using a different foundation today, you guys. I'm using Clinique 24 karat golden. It's a golden brown color. And I went to Macy's and got matched at the Clinique kiosk, and it just matched my skin so perfectly. So I don't want to do too much of the same thing, so I want to give you guys different eye looks, different lipsticks, different foundations. I don't want to feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I'm taking that same beauty sponge, and it is damp, you guys, and I'm just blending out that foundation. Make sure you get under the crevices of your eyes. My forehead. And when I get close to the rim of my forehead, I like to blend it out with my finger. I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the color Espresso to contour the hollows of my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, and my jawline. Very lightly on my jawline though. And I'm taking this. This is just a flat brush I got from a set from Forever 21. And I like to buff it with this brush first and then go over it with a beauty sponge. I just like how that turns out better. You guys can do it however you like to. Be very careful when you're contouring your nose with a brush this big. And then I just go over it with my beauty sponge. Then I go into my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. And I'm using a Bare Essentials brush. It's a flawless face brush. Oh, say that 3 times fast. And I'm taking the colors Tan and Hollow and using that to set my contour. Just because it's a cream contour and you don't want it to run, you want to set it with a powder. This is my Artist Couture Jackie Aina collaboration Diamond Glow powder in the color Le Bronze. And I'm using that to highlight with an e.l.f. highlighting brush. I'm going to take a little bit and highlight the button on my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Don't overdo it on the highlight, you guys. A little bit definitely goes a long way, especially with this Diamond Glow powder. And I'm taking this Jordana Cabernet lip liner. And this is my Wet n Wild Mochalicious matte lipstick. And this is NYX Intense Butter Gloss and Chocolate Crepe. And I do that thing with my fingers so lipstick doesn't get on my teeth. And I'm taking my Master Fix setting spray and my Mario Badescu facial spray and using that to set my makeup. I'm just going to add some hoops and the look is complete, you guys. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can be a part of the giveaway I'm doing once I get to 100 subscribers. Thank you guys again for watching. Look at that blend, girl. Give it some. So there's that. Look at that. Yes, 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 yes.